Hi guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. I'm doing a Libra new moon video again. I did post one yesterday on location when I was in Kent. We were doing a little bit of trekking. There was a castle remains that we wanted to go visit. We thought we'd do that. The sound quality wasn't great. Me being the Virgo I decided to take the video down. It was with a great message, and I think a lot of you guys would have agreed that it wasn't, it was a big decision for me. I was thinking about this. Do I take it down? Don't I take it down? My boyfriend helped me record the video. We put it up. It felt difficult taking it down, but I feel like I needed to take it down just because the sound wasn't right. And the night before, we stayed at a hotel. I decided I was going to take a bath. I got in the bath. My foot slipped. All my body weight fell flat on the bar of the bath, straight across my chest. And I guess I'd wounded myself. I woke up the next morning. It was really bad. It was so painful. I could barely breathe. I looked really swollen and rough in the face. And the message was so raw. It was so heartfelt. It's a shame when things happen like this, but, you know, they do happen. And that is life. And we have to make exceptions. And we have to learn to move on. And I think this ties in very nicely with the Libra new moon. You will be presented with lots of opportunities with Venus in Scorpio and it going in retrograde, and with Mercury going into Scorpio at the end of this week, to allow ourselves acceptance. That sometimes when we do things, we might pour our heart and soul into them and they won't always turn out right. There will always be something, there will always be something that is less than perfect. And this Libra new moon kind of wants us to just deal with what we have. Yes, it is a new start, if you will. But it's not a new start to throw everything you have away and begin again. This Libra new moon isn't asking us for that. This Libra moon is asking us to take what we have and pour ourselves into it until it works. A lot of times, forgiveness is a part of this development that people don't even take into consideration. This Libra new moon wants us to forgive ourselves for our shortcomings, and it wants to forgive the others that don't quite get it. The others that put things on our shoulder to shoot with. I've been coming across a few very interesting concepts on Instagram and social media, and I really have decided, like, it's such a waste of time. Focus on you. Do you. Don't get too carried away with other people's opinions, especially when Mercury is in Scorpio, because at that point you will just want to say, you will want to speak, you will want to just cut. But forgive, okay? This Libra new moon wants us to forgive the others around us, their shortcomings, their misgivings, whatever it is. Forgive. Development, ascension, creation, growth does not come from falling into the traps of other people's agendas. This is a solo journey. And in order to ascend, we need to make peace with ourselves. So why don't we start with making peace with ourselves? And making peace with the fact that people will hurt you. Deliberately, not deliberately. We all live in this world. It's a risk we have to take. Things won't always turn out as perfectly, as beautifully as you would wish for them to. That's not how life works. But ascension, but growth, but development, but creation, but commitment is real development. It's real growth. Let's balance out the scales. You know, it's really funny. I think you will find around this time a lot of people will throw around terms like such and such as a narcissist, or such and such as a this, and such. Like, it's always the narcissist that's the first one to point out other people's narcissism. I want to say, though, people, with the planets doing this really intense thing, please refrain from pointing your finger at other people and really use this diplomatic Libra new moon to balance out your own scales. See what it is you can fix within yourself. See what it is that you can do to take nothing but love and harmony and balance from this new moon. Create within you acceptance. Create within you acceptance of love. Where it is that you see that you are nurturing the wrong kind of love or creating and developing the wrong kind of love, it is now your responsibility to make sure that what you do with this is make it right. Balance it out. Make amends. Libra, just like Taurus, just like Cancer even, very much about the creature comforts, about home. Start with your internal home. Clean off that third eye. See where it is that your character may be slipping into some bad habits that need cleaning up, that need addressing, that need being diplomatically dealt with. This Venus retrograde in Scorpio is a 40-day period, and it wants to bring out a lot of the dark, but it also wants to bring out a lot of good. Look for the good. Really, this Libra season, look for the good. Let's get on with the cards. I have 5 cards. I have the Star. And remember, I do not do reversals. Just my thing. No more. The Devil. And my reason for not doing reversals really is because with Tarot, you have the Minor Arcana, you have the Major Arcana. There is a card that covers every emotion. Read it for what it is. Like, you don't need to start looking into other things and blah, 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 blah. We get so caught up in the tangents. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I have the Justice card. I have the Nine of Pentacles. I have the Strength card. And I have the Ace of Swords. The Star card. There will need to be an element of faith. There will need to be an element of trust. There will need to be an element of understanding what our dream is. What is our objective? What is our goal? Where is it that we're headed? What is it that we want to do? And what is it that we can do in order to really make all of those things that we are really seeking for to come through? Let this Libra new moon be a beacon of light in the darkness, to really illuminate all of those things that, you know, that we were ready to abandon, the things that we were ready to walk away from. What is it, those lost hopes, those dreams that you can now bring to the surface? I think this placement, this new moon, is going to give you a new start, but a start that is going to ask you to finish off what you started. Let the star, let your internal light lead you home in the darkness of this new moon. What is it that you had let go of? What is it that you had wished to happen? Where is it in love that you'd almost been ready to give up? Where is it that you know that you can start again? Where is it that you can bring hope back? Where is it that you can change your perspective to see that you are guided, even in the darkness? The Devil. Bad habits? Sorry, that's my washing machine. I should turn it off. Give me a second. I'm back. Okay, so where is it that we have been stubborn about something? Where is it that we have let bad habits take over? Where is it that we have lost a little bit of perspective as to what we're doing? Where is it that it's so quick and easy to point the finger at someone else, devoid completely of our own part in the blame? With Mercury going into Scorpio on the 10th, I want to say, is it the 10th or the 11th? I think it's one of those days. It is going to feel like a rage is firing over us. It is going to feel as if there is very little patience with speech. Somebody says something, you want to retaliate. And you're not just retaliating, you're going straight in for the kill. Know that there is a time and place. And know that that isn't always the best solution to handle things. Maturity really needs to take play now. Where is it that we can let go of our old bad habits? What is it that we can do to identify where the blame may lie and see if it is within us? Where is it that it is now a better idea to put the drama to bed, to put the aggravation to bed, to move on and find peace, not trouble? Real ascension, real self-mastery doesn't come from the troublemakers of life. Making trouble, playing devil's advocate, doesn't make you smart. It makes you really stupid. And it makes you look stupid in front of other people too. Because people see what you're about. I don't know about you. I don't want to fuck around with those kind of energies. So see where it is that you can really stop yourself from those bad habits. The Libra card, yes, justice. Justice, balance, harmony, rightness, fairness, diplomacy. It's so funny that that came up right after the devil card, because it's almost saying, make right of the wrong that you have put out there. This is a very karmatic time as well. So know that this new moon wants us to address the devil in us and see what it is that we are doing to hold ourselves back from balance. And it is in that balance that ascension can take place, that growth, that self-development, that self-mastery can take place. It is not in this shithole vibration. And I ask you, I urge you to find within you those scales where you know that you can balance things out. Nine of Pentacles. Card of success, contentment, achievement, self-esteem, but the card of real self-mastery. This isn't a card of complacency. It's not a card of ego. It is not a card of being petty and small-minded. This is someone who has mastered themselves and is then able to present themselves in front of the world as the best version of themselves. And until mastering this, by illuminating yourself with the light of what is right inside you, can you balance out your own scales? Value, real depth, real value, real honor comes from the truth, from strength, from self-mastery, from self-control, from not being selective, from not throwing around stupid words, trying to hurt people, trying to take from people, only being with people because of what they have to offer you. But it is finding inside you the strength to build an environment around you based on fairness. equality, on trust, on diplomacy. That is real strength of character. And this Libra new moon asks us, as much as we're hurt, as much as we are injured, the least we can do is find good favor in honesty. I want you guys to use this Libra new moon to be as honest as possible with yourselves. To ask yourselves where it is that you can put out truth. And where it is that you can bury petty, old problems. Move forward with speed, with truth. And know that that is your best weapon. The love that you bring to others, the peace that you can bring into your home, the truth that you can vibrate on, can take you all sorts of places. This Libra new moon, be mindful. Be courageous. Awaken those ambitions. Trust that the world, that this life, that those around you can all do right and be made right. Honesty is key. Open, honest communication. Love is at the center of all of this. Venus card. Thank you guys for joining me. Forgive me for this random approach I've taken to this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you wish to book a reading, visit me on rubyreadstarot.com. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great week.